Ladies and gentlemen, appreciate y'all for tuning back in, pulling back up for another reaction. Thank you guys for hitting that thumbnail. Most importantly, we appreciate you guys for supporting our channel. As you can see, I'm about to be checking out Bill Burr roasting Bill Maher on his own show for 7 minutes straight. Now, I done seen Bill Burr go in for about 10 or 11 minutes straight. I did see that video. So come on, let's go ahead and get into it. When I saw roasting, I was like, okay, I'm sold. Let's go. Let's get into it.
Look at the difference. You can just see the way we dress. We're not different people. This is like, you come from, the slacks generation. Like slacks were still a thing.
These are
no,
not
but
slacks.
slacks were a thing.
No, I look good. That's the difference. Is that you were
do
wearing?
look good.
You're wearing
You're not
sneakers.
gonna throw that in my face.
You got a t-shirt on. Like
You look like a fucking defendant. Look at you trying to beat a drinking and driving charge. He doesn't have any priors, Your Honor. Look at him. He's wearing his Chelsea boots. He's a fucking, what do they call it? A productive member of society.
No one ever
All
made...
right, well, then Nepo baby. Your dad has a construction company. You take it over. Does somebody call him a Nepo baby? No, it just becomes, Sanford and Son.
Yeah, but it's a little more pronounced when it's in the arts because you have this...
I hate that word.
Why?
Pronounced.
Jesus Christ.
Because that's like a PED.
You know what?
You know what it was? That was like a PED for your fucking point.
Your wife...
It's a little more pronounced.
Your wife must be a saint. Because, like, boy...
Because you're such a victim right now?
No, because you do like to, like, pick a fight about anything.
You just said I was stupid.
Well, that's
He just came at me.
That's a completely different subject. I don't know.
Right.
I just think it's gauche. But, yeah.
Here we go again with the big words. What does gauche mean? I've heard the word.
It means great in French.
Gauche? No, it doesn't.
No. You can always talk Beatles. And, yes, they always... One reason they are prima inter pares among rock gods is that they...
I've never heard all of those words. Was that 3 words? Was that 2 words?
That's Latin for first among equals.
Don't you save that for your parties when you're wearing your smoking jacket? I'll tell you, that Bill Maher is really smart. He is really well-read. He just said prima paravardis.
Prima inter pares.
Inter pares.
You know what? I'm not the bad guy because I know more. Okay, can we just get
That's
that?
right. Don't
can
make
we just
me, don't make me,
Chiron that?
exactly.
I'm not the bad guy because I know things. I apologize.
You should say, I'm sorry, I'm not stupid, Bill. That's what you should have said.
Even?
Like,
that
dude,
good?
listen, I get it. You're not a knock-around guy. You looked up Latin words and you didn't fucking hang out with the fellas and they used to hang you by your underwear at the lockers. So now none of them are funny because this is your one thing. But I'm funny. They could never be as funny as me.
Well, that's...
Like, there's so much shit about you that's funny that you're not even trying to be funny. Your whole fucking outfit is hilarious. I don't know what it is. Yeah.
Shirt and pants.
He looked like a defendant that's trying to fight a drunk driving case. That's crazy. But I do, just off the rip, I already like the whole environment where it's cool, laid back. They got the drinks flowing. You already know when the drinks get to flowing, you already know what's going to be happening. It's going to be great conversation. So I'm already liking where it's going. He got the cigar lit. He got his little, the Air Force Ones on, matching the T-shirt. Come on now. That's Bill Burr's style. As we've seen a multitude of times. That's his style.
Funny. Your whole fucking outfit is hilarious. I don't know what it is. Yeah.
A shirt and pants is an outfit?
You dress like that, you're going to sing that, what is that song? Splish Splash, I was taking a bath with your stupid little slippers that you're wearing.
Slippers? He was, Paul McCartney was with, his girlfriend was Jane Asher.
Uh-huh.
And he lived in her parents' apartment in the garret for like 3 years in the middle of London. I'm not making this up.
What's the garret?
The garret is like an attic, like, the top of the apartment.
Well, we're in California. You can just say attic.
I was like the same thing.
And then after that, did they move? Did they move to the garage and have put some basil on their fry up?
Knowing things and words, asshole.
That's an asshole thing to do. To use the English word for fucking attic in California.
Okay, but
I'm one more reference away from taking this mic off and just walking out.
You don't realize that college campuses erupted with the kids demonstrating for Hamas They are in with the
No,
terrorists.
they were for the Palestinians.
Well, it's sort of the same cause. Why, are you?
I'm on the side of the kids.
Yeah, that's easy to say. You know, no one wants to see kids dead. This is a war.
That was very brave of you to say that.
This is a war. No, I'm the one who's actually brave on this.
Pat yourself on the back.
It's easy to say I'm for the kids. Who's not for the kids?
Well, I
it
don't
comes
understand.
down to real hard-nosed decisions. Like a country.
Stop talking like you're a general.
A country got attacked. Israel got attacked.
I'm not saying that they didn't have a right to go back. I'm just sitting there going like, how do I look at
We're
what?
the only country in the world that they get attacked, and then as soon as they counterattack, it's like, well, we got to stop this shit now. Don't attack them. There's a very simple solution to all this problem in the Middle East. Stop attacking Israel.
Hey, you
Stop
just solved
attacking
it.
Israel.
You just
I did.
solved it.
I actually
There you
did.
go. That's fantastic.
Anyway.
All right.
We don't need to get
let's
onto
go
that.
Let's go to Russia and the Ukraine. How do you solve that one, Bill?
I would like to hear. I like to hear about that, Bill Maher. How are we gonna solve that one?
Let's go to Russia and the Ukraine. How do you solve that one, Bill? Let me hear your hard-nosed decision about that.
I bet you fly private more than you're letting on.
Listen, listen.
But-
If I have to go somewhere and I don't have enough time to get there,
Oh, suddenly we've got an exception.
no, I said mainly I fly commercial.
Well, you're an idiot. You shouldn't. You know what? It's
What is this? If I don't agree with you, I'm an idiot.
You're right. I apologize.
Fucking John Varvatos shirt. You're not young.
John
Put on
Bar-
a sweater, for fuck's sakes.
Put on a sweater. Why? But like artistic people, they don't like perceive truth exactly literally. Now, sometimes that's better and sometimes it's worse because sometimes the truth is just the truth. And they don't see it that way. They see it sort of artistically. They see it through a
Can I ask you
very...
a question?
And I don't think they're stupider. I just think they see life through a different prism.
Can I ask you a question?
We
When was
gotta
the last
go.
time,
Good night.
from the bottom of your heart, you said to another human being, you know what, I'm wrong.
Oh.
And they had a live orchestra playing the score as you watched the movie.
Oh.
So cool.
Where was this?
Whatever that big symphony hall is that I never go to.
Oh, downtown, the Disney Center?
Yeah, the one that looks all weird.
Yeah, the one
Well,
from
artsy.
Frank Gehry.
Frank
Yes,
Gehry?
he's an architect.
He's an architect. I knew he's an architect. Oh, that's a big thing in your world, knowing architects' names.
I wasn't trying to brag.
That's an L. Ron Hubbard.
No, it's just I'm always.
No, Frank Lloyd Wright. I always say L. Ron Hubbard. Frank Lloyd, that's a Frank Lloyd Wright.
You knew that one.
I like Frank Lloyd Wright.
Right. He and his brother invented.
I like Art
Frank
Deco.
Lloyd Wright. He and his brother invented the airplane.
I like Art Deco.
He said Art Deco.
First of all, I don't think you could change the oil in a car, so don't talk about fucking architecture.
I can't, and I wouldn't want to.
Oh, let me adjust my glasses. Can I tell you something, Bill? Most of the shit that you say is not smart. It's just sort of obscure.
It's not obscure to a certain percentage of people.
Yeah, people that are at your
I'm not some
altitude.
giant egghead. I'm just
I know you're not that smart.
I know. I'm not saying I am. Which says something about all these things I say that you don't know what I'm talking about.
So what?
I know.
There's subjects I could bring up. It's just, you're just into, musicals. I had a great time.
I hope so, because
You're my favorite smarmy person in this
you're
business.
Okay. Because every time I watch Bill Maher, every time I've seen his show, he always say a word. He always say something, say a phrase. Then I'm like, I got to go look that up in the dictionary. I need a thesaurus. Like, he say some of the craziest things, not necessarily craziest things, but he say a lot of things that sometimes just go right over my head. So I'm right there with Bill Burr as far as Bill Maher, with him using all these Latin words and all these things where you got to kind of sit back and think like, are you testing my IQ? But I like how Bill Burr kept kind of going back at Bill Maher and just making all these little funny jokes, especially about like his wardrobe, his shoes, things of that nature. And at the end of the day, Bill Burr is always gonna be who he is. Every time I see him, he's always in the same light. He's always real charismatic, and that's one of the things that I like the most about Bill Burr is just like his personality and how charismatic he is. But this was a good video. This was a real good sit down and good conversation because it wasn't just about jokes. They kind of touched on some real life things, some politics, things of that nature too, and kind of mix it up where it wasn't just all jokes. So this was a good, cool video. If you guys like it, go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure you comment and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so y'all don't miss any videos from Asia and BJ. And until next time, I'm going to see you guys real soon. Y'all take it easy. Peace and blessings.